Okay. Gosh. Fuck me. Alright, here we go. Alright, so last time someone died and Sayuri died. And what's it called? We went for I think we went for Natsuki last time. Let's try Yuri this time. I mean, we don't even get the option of choosing, you know, Sayori now, but yeah, whatever. All right. Disoriented. That doesn't sound like Yuri. Vibrant, wrath, feather, aura, lipstick. Depression. I hope none of these guys react to depression. Fuck. Okay. All right. Unstable. Shit. Unrestrained. Shit. Tragedy? Shit. Comfort. Misfortune? Shit. Extraordinary? Okay. Fickle. Disaster. Disarray. Determination. Okay. Hi again, Jaehoon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Okay, hold up. Alright. What the fuck was that? Thanks for keeping your promise, Jaehoon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Holy fuck, man. Gosh, this my heart. This game. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Bro, Monica's over the thing. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck. Okay, I'm getting a little bit concerned now. Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Jaehoon. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, okay, you know what I noticed? The camera angle is a little bit... Was it always like this? I feel like it was a little bit more... Yo, the background camera angle, it's like fucking... It kind of... It's not flipped, but it's just like... It's too much to the right. That should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But it only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter since... Yeah, dude, bro, for now, like, the background setting is like... It's not fucking twisted anymore. Yeah, I was right. What the fuck? The camera's back to normal. Huh? Okay, oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. Okay. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jae-hoon? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. What the fuck is... Why is the... Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... Okay, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is to listen. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, God, my God, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I will quickly retrieve the book that I had to put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open up the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feel is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. What? That just said I was. Wait, hold up. That just said she was bathing in the body of my heat or something. What? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'm able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, I get that this picture is supposed to be like, I don't know, make Yuri like really pretty and whatnot, and it kind of is, but then like, holy shit, she's creeping me out. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like it's an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Oh god, this main character in the story, she's into like creepy shit, isn't it? Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Yeah, she was fidgety a while ago too, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Jaehoon? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Natsuki is like just quiet. Jaehoon, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off starting again. Fair enough. Well, to each of their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah, we read this already, didn't we? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, we read that. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that my writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set off on a rhyme at the end and then make it all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Okay, let me just drink. I definitely spilled water. Holy shit. That was a lot of water. Oh yeah. Damn. Okay. It's not that much, but I guess I can still read it. Okay. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to? I mean, why is that an option? Hi, Jaehoon. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jaehoon. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Jaehoon. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get an impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really, but we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims that, yeah, we read that part. Well, that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. I think we read this one. Oh, wait. No, it's a little different. That is a little bit different. Wait, is it different? I don't know. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sounds The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, I'm getting a very strong vibe that Monica is aware of things. And I'm the he. Like, where's... Like... Whenever we move on to the next story... Whenever we move on to the next story... she she disappears, so she panics or whatnot, and it's right there. He's right there. That's me, isn't it? That's so creepy though. Why is she aware? Why are you aware? So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Oh, game volume? Is that better? Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, Yuri. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say out that loud? Can't read. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hit me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes the breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in newsletters is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that goes into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice. It all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green line of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, I reread this one. It's the same one. Okay, so it seems like all the poems are the same, except for Monica's, I feel like. I'm sorry, I have such terrible writing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Let me sink some water. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Woohoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Jae-hoon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing this. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jae-hoon. Me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Whoa. Holy shit. Bruh. Who did this? What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Whoa. What the fuck? I need some water. Jesus fuck. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can you be that cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Jae-hoon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jae-hoon liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jaehoon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as... Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. Uh-oh. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you... wait, hold on. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Jaehoon hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Jaehoon, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into whoever I dragged this? No, why? I don't know. No. Bruh, I don't know who to choose. What? Huh? What? 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 Ah! Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need some water, dude. Fuck, man. Hey Jaehoon, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no. He's crying. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Jaehoon, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it all about it tomorrow. Completely. Okay, I feel like that's a very important segment that I should probably remember. Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Jaehoon. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, but I really appreciate you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, what? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Did we just skip our entire conversation with Yuri? Or something like that? Okay. Intellectual. Defeat. Tragedy. Electricity. Uncontrollable. Excitement. Analysis. Imagination. Extreme. Desire. Despise. Horror. Ashes. Oop. Heaven sent. Peaceful vacation. Vicious. Agonizing. Vicious. No, that's not vicious. That's vivacious. Agonizing. Tears. Disaster. Enthalpy. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with the Yuri route this time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh my god, what the fuck? Welcome back, Jae-hoon. What is happening to Yuri? Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Wait, something blinked. Something was in the closet. I swear I saw something in the closet. Okay, maybe it's just my imagination. Okay. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came on me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. Yeah, I'm gonna need some water. Holy shit! Like the mental capacity of my fucking. My heart, but I mean my heart has no mental capacity. But holy shit, this game is making me gibberish a lot. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Jae-hoon. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter than with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back about how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Oh my gosh, did she forget about it? I fucking knew what's her name? Monica was up to some shit. When Monica said that she's gonna forget about it completely, I was like, well, that's a very... It was awkward and like very fucking dismissive. God, it was creepy. And wow, I feel like she forgot about this, didn't she? Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna save here, just in case. But I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly, the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I can't wait. Study hall. What kind of? Okay, whatever. I probably read that wrong. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I already deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still really not that good at it. Okay, I don't know, the grammars are a little weird here. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well thanks, Yuri. How does she fucking pose like that, bro? Like, you should play something for us sometimes. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jaehoon. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, no, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Jaehoon, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little bit forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry, my heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Okay, I'm guessing Yuri is like what's it called? What was it called? Tsundere. No, it's not Tsundere. Tsundere is like that's the wrong term for it. Yandere. She's a yandere, isn't she? She's a yandere. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in my hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitchers to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for a misunderstanding. What does that mean? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be nearest the water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What is she doing? I'm very worried. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Whoa, what the fuck's happening? Wait. What? Yo, what the fuck? Bro, Killer Queen bites the dust happened there. Holy shit. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Jaehoon, do you like oolong tea? Oh yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the gosh, what the fuck? Yuri tests the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert or anything. Hoo hoo hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more, and it turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyways. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jaehoon. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I wish Yuri poured a cup of tea for each of us. Jaehoon, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's almost likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like what while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit together against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position at the same time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intensely reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry, I briefly let go of the books to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Eh, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right, I didn't even think about that. My bad, no need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading. Okay, I still can't get out of the fact that she just fucking cut her. Like, she cut so much. Jesus. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jaehoon. So, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jaehoon. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Jaehoon. My heart won't stop pounding, Jaehoon. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jaehoon? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Okay, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh my god, her eyes! I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, gosh, dude. Huh. Uh. 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 Skip, 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 skip. Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. It's time to share poems. My god, dude. Gosh. Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Huh? Jaehoon, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's always that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Jaehoon? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Wow. Damn, I kind of feel bad now. Yuri, what the fuck was that, man? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Jaehoon, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Jaehoon. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Jaehoon? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. Okay, this is different. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin hope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cock. Wait, what the fuck? Is that a stain? Okay, a prayer written. Oh, that's not a blood stain, is it? A prayer written blood, a prayer written time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a palette, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 years, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy snakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky. A 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What are these stains on these papers? They're usually clean. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been really hyperactive lately, so I have to take it out on your pen. What? So, okay. Okay, water, here I come. So Yuri's been taking it out on my pen. Okay, Yuri's, Yuri's kind of a creep. Uh, yeah. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and yeah, wow, gosh. I just really like the way that it writes. Okay, yeah, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? How? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so she either cut herself with the pen, or she either masturbated with it. Either way, that's really fucking creepy. Who should I show my poem next? Jaehoon, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? What the fuck? Why do you know this? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets kind of a high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think it's, if you keep your distance, that would be probably best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Do it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, yeah, so this poem is definitely different as well. Save me. The colors, they won't write. The beatful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, earthworms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. If I remember correctly, the last time I read this poem, it wasn't as fucked up as this, and it said reload me. She's self-aware. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract, but just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's right tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Oh my god. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, you unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to emergency room. Okay. What? Okay, everyone. Bro, what is that background noise? Do you guys hear it? It's like flesh. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone can sit at the front of the poem. Is this about the festival? Oh, that's so... The sound is really gross. Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. Okay, I need some water, man. Wow, that was really fucking disturbing. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Jaehoon joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jaehoon? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jaehoon to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jaehoon joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Jaehoon isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're a president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jaehoon wants to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jaehoon, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. No, Jaehoon, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean... Oh no, don't cry. At least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Oh my god, dude! Save me! No! Who cares about the obnoxious brats? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibility. Yeah, I already saw the background, man. What the fuck? That's actually so fucked up. It's not right for me to ignore possibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Jesus! Jeez, Yuri. What the fuck? I should do my best, consider everyone's perspective, and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jae-hoon? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of them each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh my gosh, she's fucking crying blood. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Okay, this game is getting creepy and creepy. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, hey? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jae-hoon? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Jae-hoon before we leave, just to see what he thinks of this, of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. I mean, ugh, gosh. I don't want to stay alone with you, Monica. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Jae-hoon, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. Why is the background getting dark? And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's a bit weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gone to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Oh my gosh, she's fucking aware. She's self-aware. She's self-aware. I mean, I said this before, but holy shit. If there's other things I've been hoping to talk with about you, things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay, give me some water. Massacre. Contamination. Graveyard. Analysis. You're imagining. Wait, the numbers. Wait, does it matter? Wait, something was popping there. Hi Jae-hoon. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little bit on the edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. Are they the last one here again? Well, Jae-hoon just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki, we were talking about it yesterday and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this isn't something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. and I guess another goal would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too. We'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyways, Jaehoon, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Jaehoon is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gone into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! What the fuck was that face, dude? Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she really moves... Okay, didn't we go through this already? Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Oh my gosh. Pitcher in the hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that time. She's just filling up water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding you up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to look for her. No, why is happening? Let's see, the most logical place for Yuri to be nearest one fountain. Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. Oh my gosh. Why? My heart! My heart can't take it anymore. Oh my gosh. Wait, how did sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever if nobody could ever I'm sorry, I'm just fucking panicking over that. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. I need some water again. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let it out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Jaehoon, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little bit off lately? Yeah, she's been acting really fucking off. Like, holy shit. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh my god, her eyes, please don't look at me like that. Please tell me if I'm not. I could say anything before, but she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll finally have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I see Monica. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I see Monica. I've gone there from a lot of interesting. I don't want to get lonely or anything. No, there's nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Jaehoon. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know that? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together and eat together and sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? Isn't it? It's almost like it was fate. Fate, we would bring each other. I can't even read it anymore because Monica's mocking it. Oh, Jesus fuck. Okay. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri Sucka poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there has been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being a better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please, try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. God. I literally got the chills on my fucking entire body. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault for that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Jae-hoon? If he would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are just too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Okay, now I get it now. Alright. Just Monica. What? Who should I show my poem next? Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Jae-hoon, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Jae-hoon. I've never met anyone as nice as you. You could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Holy shit. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that says. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person at the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, holy shit. I can't get that shit out of my head. Wow, I had a lot of water today. If this water was alcohol, I would be dead. And I didn't even drink because my mouth was dry most of the time. I drank because I was fucking scared as fuck. Holy shit. Okay. Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Jae-hoon. I dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. My god, dude. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood... Okay, I thought Natsuki was deleted or some shit. Thank gosh. Why is the mood was so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having a right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Jae-hoon? Jae-hoon is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is all you care about now is dragging Jae-hoon around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Jae-hoon decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Jae-hoon make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Jae-hoon, I know how fed you up with these two by now. You can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Jeez. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? What? Bruh. Okay, the cursor is not letting me... It's keep moving to Monica. Every time I try to pick something else, it's just slowly dragging down to Monica. I'm gonna try and pick Natsuki. Oh, I accidentally clicked Yuri, and that is... We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Jae-hoon all for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided to do it for yourself. You're being a little bit unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ah, Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Jaehoon away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Holy shit, it would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Jaehoon, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally, this is really all I wanted. Jaehoon, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. I feel like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Jaehoon. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood is every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Jaehoon, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Jaehoon. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Fucking no, you creepy ass bitch! What's happening? Oh! Ugh. Oh. Oh god, dude. What's happening? Press the skip button. Skip button? Oh. Oh shit. Wow, her eyes are dead now. Like dead. Oh. Are we just standing here? With her dead body for the entire weekend? Bro, the blood is dry. We spent the entire weekend with her dead body. Alright, it's festival time. Whoa, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Ah! Ah! Oh fuck. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Jaehoon, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Jaehoon? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Wait. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't... Wait. It says... Wait, hold on. Let me check the files. They're like actually deleted, aren't they? Oh my gosh, they are. Jesus fuck, man. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take 1 second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, I've seen this picture before. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Jaehoon. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Jaehoon. Okay, is that the name that I used? Okay, just Jaehoon. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter to use your Steam name there. Oh. Oh no, bruh, that's so fucking creepy. Okay, Water, it looks like you and me and we're having a day today. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, wait, was that actually true? Where does that say that? Where does it say that? Information. Okay, I don't see it, but the download page. I am at the download page. The Literature Club is full of cute girls. Will you write the way into their heart? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's all it says. Oh, manual. Never mind. That's not it. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Well, anyways, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, we just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori would make more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Jaehoon? Are all the girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Jaehoon. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. It's this game. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the worst of all, sorry, I'm just fucking jittering. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Jaehoon. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's just hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expensive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Jaehoon. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of water. A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just a game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Jaehoon, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Jaehoon, will you go out with me? Only yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Jaehoon. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Jaehoon. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a little bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go to the game's properties and find the browser local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally get a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Yes. They're just all Monica. Hi again, Jaehoon. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Jaehoon, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. You know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. And in my hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world, write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world in infinite choices, beholds the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Yeah, I kinda noticed. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gone mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file, if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Jaehoon? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Okay. Okay, water. Oh my gosh, dude, this was so fucking creepy. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a little trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? What's happening? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyways, Jaehoon, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyways, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. What's happening? Is this it? What's going on? How many liters of water? I don't know, I think, let's see. I had about 2 liters of water today. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like imagine if there were someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh, someone with her kind of personality would just get cute and pouty and whatever. Okay, I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's encouraging for me to believe I'm just okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Jaehoon. You're the perfect combination of a human cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I could fall in love with you. I wouldn't fall in love with you. Okay. Delete her character file. Delete her character file. Delete her character file. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Delete. What's happening? Jaehoon, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Jaehoon. Please, hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Jaehoon? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Jaehoon. I trusted you. You just wanted to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Okay, that's kind of making me feel bad, but... Jaehoon, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. Kind of make me feel shitty. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh, my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Okay. I made up my mind. Jaehoon, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really loved you, then... Holy shit. Wait, let me check the character files. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey Jaehoon. Hey Sayori. Well, there's already this one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk together. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit again. Jaehoon, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for what? Waking up in time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Yeah, well, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jaehoon, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say I always do. Yeah, we went through this already. Okay, I guess we literally just start the game without Monica. I think I decided on the club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it as a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, we'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I start to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind into something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. That's water. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Jaehoon? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh, so you're Jaehoon that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jaehoon. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. What, working? Jaehoon, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Okay, everyone's being nice. Okay, I guess Monica's ending was, you know, a nice way to end the game. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sits down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Aw, okay. They're all being nice. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in my hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those looks amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of... Yeah, this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, the tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Jaehoon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I murmur quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain that we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the clubroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seemed embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Jaehoon wants to read some manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Jaehoon? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree with or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make the two of us. Hey, everyone's being nice, you know. Natsuki and Yuri, they're not fighting, you know. Holy shit, this is a good ending. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry to disrespecting your interest in Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy. I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You see, this is a good ending. Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I've always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri starts to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Jaehoon. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Jaehoon, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you were pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Jaehoon, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of, Okay, I'm gonna get some water. That's right. I know everything that you did. Maybe it's because I'm president now, but I really know everything, Jaehoon. Eh. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you, forever and ever. Oh, 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 no. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt me. Ooh, it hurts. Ah, I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Jaehoon. Goodbye, Literature Club. What's happening? Wait, I hear something.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the first time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of our club members, and most of all, I thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Wait, it just deleted my game like that? I'm gonna try and play it again. Oh wow, the same thing shows up. Okay. I gotta delete the game. Okay. Well, I mean, that was a sweet ending. But I gotta uninstall the game. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, wow. I did not expect that. Music. Alright, well, I don't have much to do anymore. I guess we're gonna end it off there. Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you guys enjoy me fucking yelling and screaming and whatnot. If you guys just came back and if you do want to rewatch my gameplay and my reaction to the game, I did make a playlist on my channel, so you guys can go check it out there. The last stream where I played Doki Doki is available in that stream as well. Since this is technically the part 2 of my fucking reaction, you guys can go check on that, or you guys can even check my stream by joining into the Discord server, and it's probably there as in the hashtag crazy streams. So yeah, the Discord link will probably be in the chat. I don't know when it's gonna be available. Edison might type it in or not. But wow, that was emotional fucking roller coaster. Thanks for pinning that. Thanks for putting that in the chat, Edison. Wow. Wow, that was a very emotional roller coaster. I was scared shitless, and I think I'm gonna piss a lot today. I had 2 liters of water. 2 liters of water today. Alright, guys. Well, see you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm probably just gonna hang out in the Discord server. We might play Jackbox or something, but yeah, I'm gonna end off the stream here. So, see you guys.